Hi guys, welcome back to Method. I'm here with Jules Craft, better known as MC Crafty.
Hello.
How are you feeling today?
Great. Excited?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited. Thanks for coming and chatting with me today. I'm really excited to get to know more about you.
No stress. I've been following for a while, so I was pretty stoked you asked me. I was like, yo, we'll see.
Yeah, of course. I feel like you're kind of the perfect person that I want to talk to for Method. Kind of encompasses all things Method. Very much behind the stage, very much into the local music scene. So, yeah.
Me?
Speaking of local music, do you have a song or songs from
Yeah,
a
I
local
got to,
artist?
yeah, so my favourite song ever, maybe by a Kiwi artist, would be Kevin and Love, Lights,
Okay.
who's a dude from Dunedin. And then the second one, it's just a banger. And then the
Yeah.
second one would be Quack by Baby Lane.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about yourself. What is it that you do? Because you do a lot.
More of like performance artists, so like an MC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like hosting and stuff, pairing up with a DJ and like bringing the crowd to more hype than they might be without me there, dancing and a bit of rapping and stuff. And then work wise, I've just been in events for like since I was 18. I'd say probably creative producer would be like my best skill. I'm doing like bits and pieces for people who have worked in the industry recently. Before that, when we were doing Department of Arts, I would have said I was the producer, the cat wrangler. Like I'd get all the people together and be kind of the person between client, creative, and like delivery. Much like emceeing, for me, when we were working Department of Arts, which is creative, what were we? Creative studio. Is how I would describe it. Is Jack and Josh specifically the guys who I work with? Like Josh is an insanely talented designer and graphic designer and 3D designer and everything, and Jack is a very, very talented like textile artist and fabricator. And I always saw my role as creating the best environment for them to do the best work, which meant like hiring staff or finding new jobs or working with clients. And then that's very similar to emceeing. Like I really like making the DJ or the producer look really cool.
Yeah.
Like I always see it's like if I'm being a massive clown, everyone else can feel like they can be a clown or can have fun and dance. And then the DJ gets to keep their like mystique, their like artistic sort of like nonchalanceness, which it really is. Most of them are just incredibly nervous.
Yeah.
You know.
So, and you've been in the event space, you said, for about 12 years now. How did you kind of get your foot in the door with that? Because what you're doing now, like say with Angus, like building.
Yeah.
How did you go? Like, tell me, like literally how you.
Oh yeah, I guess like
because it's kind of a bit random. How
it's so random.
It's so
like,
bizarre.
My career is very random. I mean, essentially, Rhythm and Vines was in my backyard. As soon as I had a chance to work there, started painting lines in the campsite when I was 19 after my first year at uni. Then I just like kind of kept working, ended up, just each year got a bigger job, I guess, at first at BW and then Rhythm and Vines. And in like my fourth year, they asked me to do campsite entertainment, which was involved a lot of basically booking talent and artists, like local talent and artists from New Zealand to entertain the campers during the day. So like 3 days. That's how I started bookings.
That's so interesting. Okay, so 4 years in, and they asked you to do that.
Yeah, and then in that process, I was like, we need art. So we do musicians and performers, and then the stages need to look cool, I thought. So that's how I got Jack on board. And then Josh had actually moved to Gizzy. Following year, Rhythm asked, we needed someone to run the art department. Do you want to run it? Really, I was super passionate about Jack and Josh's abilities and like what we could do together. And so we kind of went in this direction of starting Department of Arts. I thought we needed to create an entity.
Yeah,
where we could work with everyone, and that was a big thing that I mean, it was just like we need to be able to work for everyone because that's the only way to get full time. Like that's the only way
to get
do
like
full time.
basically
An income, yeah.
Yeah, for
yeah.
equivalent to a full-time
Yeah,
salary.
exactly.
Is to have multiple projects on
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Back to that, how I ended up working for Angus is I had seen Angus and I didn't beg him. I didn't beg him, but I definitely like chased him down via email and on site, and I was like, I want to work for you. He's the first person I worked for who like truly made me feel valued and was like, yeah, your ideas are sick. He's the first person who I felt appreciated what I was doing for him as like an exchange, like a two-way street. Yeah, we worked like really hard. I had to work really hard for Angus, but like it was always a good time, and he was always quite thoughtful. So that was like quite a cool stepping stone. And in that process, when I started working for him, I was like, hey, I've got this idea with my friends. We want to do a creative agency. And so he was kind of like a mentor to us.
Yeah, that's a really lovely sentiment that you said about Angus, about feeling valued. And it's lovely that you found a place that you feel valued along the way. And he was able to mentor you into.
Yeah. It was pretty massive. And then
it's quite big, yeah.
And then I mean, I guess and then the other side of it is like the magic of Jack, who has these fabrication practical skills. Josh, who's like a designer, really good with brand, always had an insanely astute vision for brand and what the DOA would look like.
Yeah, that's sick.
And then me, like the people person, but all three of us were very like socially super good. It's just easy to like work and network together. Like we got along and we were really passionate about our work. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, there was a good mix of everything for you guys, it seems, that really helps you grow quite quickly.
Yeah.
I want to know, like the physical toll it takes in terms of literally setting up a festival from you walk on site, there's nothing.
Yeah.
To the punters come in and there's a full stage.
The biggest one is Pack Down, right? Take Explore, for example. Like as you're building up to it, you know, more people are arriving, like more troops are rallying.
Yeah.
You don't mind that you're waking up at, 7 and go to bed at 8 or 9 or at night. Also, you've got like lighting tests as well. So you're up at night testing it. So you've got like, Explore would be like this week where you're just doing these massive days, and the days are getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Longer and longer
and longer.
And then
and it's in the elements as well. You're pushing your body further and further because everyone has this group think of creating this amazing party. And then you go and party for 3 days. And then you're all dressed up and everyone's connecting.
It's cool. It's beautiful.
And your friends are arriving now, so it's just not workers now. It's your friends who arrived. So you're all going like, let's go. And
the vibes are real.
Vibes are high, and you're showing everyone what you made. And then you have to wake up, and everyone's gone. And you're gonna go pack that shit down, and that's the gruel. I think it's more grueling mentally when you're just like, and each dance floor as it's cleared out, there's just like this dusty like patch of grass that's been trampled, and you don't have anything left to give but you do have to give it because it's there, because it needs to be packed out, and you finally pack everything into your containers, or you pack everything back into your van and you drive back home. And then you're like, I've got laneway tomorrow. I got laneway build starting tomorrow. It just starts all over again. Yeah, it just starts all over again.
It's a constant cycle. Okay. Yeah. So how do you deal with it?
Pack up your business and go traveling.
No, I'm cutting that out. Fucking hell. No, we need more people like you here to do this, Having people like you who are genuinely invested in creating beautiful spaces for people to come and feel free and feel valued through music, through performance, through art. You're creating magic, you're creating community, you're creating connection, something that I'm like so in my heart here for. How do you handle the emotional state of being like really high, really low, really high, really low?
As cliche as it might sound, like surfing. I grew up surfing. It's a big one where if I need space to like chill out or reset, I'll go into the ocean. And like just like having that option to like like go out into the water and just kind of forget everything. I reckon planning's a big one. Honestly, like if you're going to do like a big campaign, like have days off scheduled ahead of the time, not when you finally broken down that you can't go into work because you just simply can't. Good team is a huge one. You're spending a lot of time with people, so you just have to have a crew that you want to be around for those. And honesty is a big one as well. When you're with a team, you have to be able to say that pissed me off, or you were right. Which you have to be able to be open and honest with the crew that you're working with. It's a big undertaking. You just don't a scratch festers if you don't work with people who you trust and who you can talk to and So that's how I deal with it. I mean, I don't know.
No, that's a great outlook to have. It's very open, honest communication between your teammates.
Yeah.
And probably being honest with yourself, I guess, as well.
No, you can just suppress it all.
No, Jules, no suppressing here. Go to the ocean. Go to the ocean.
Hold it down.
Absolutely not.
Get on stage, hold it down.
No, okay. That is what I wanted to talk about. Can we talk about it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so obviously you have this like emotional turmoil of building events physically.
Yeah.
And emotionally, it's a lot. And then in between this, you're emceeing and you got to get on that stage. You got to hype up so many people, and you've got this persona that you've created, this MC Crafty. You've got your scarf, you got your beads. You have your like vibe. But like, there's that.
No, that's me, like on and off stage.
Honestly,
no, I mean. Performing wise, as far as like being prepared to perform or having the energy when you're saying like, oh my god, I have to do, after I've spent a month building on stage, like, I could do that. Like I will be able to do that until I'm 80 years old. I will be able to jump on stage with the microphone and entertain people and find the energy, because it is frustrating sometimes how meant for that role I am. I think like I'm just like, I'm not religious or whatever, like, but being on stage is the closest to God I'll ever get. When everyone's in the group think and it's working and the DJ's and having the time of their life, I'm dancing on stage and in the crowds, like you can tell when you've got there, like that. I could do that. Like if you lock me up, if you're like, you lock me up, all right, today, if you lock me up and you're like, 50 years, you're going to play to 100,000 people. I'd be like, sweet.
I'll fester away. I'll
fester away.
It's all good, brother.
Sounds like a mean deal.
Sounds like a mean deal.
Sounds like if you like guaranteed you're playing Boomtown main stage, but you just got to give 50 years. I'm like, yeah, sweet. But as far as the preparation, being able to perform is just never an issue. But the crash afterwards is insane. For a moment in time, you feel exactly where you're meant to be and a complete flow state, and your other dreams seem possible. You feel as if you're able to solve the problems that are going on. The next steps are clearer. You just have to stay strong and remember what you're capable of. And that's what it feels like for 24 hours, and then it wanes the next 12 hours, and then like 48 hours to 72 hours later, you're like, what the fuck am I up to? Like, I'll never be able to beat that feeling. And then you're like, yeah, I'm going to quit. And then the next thing you know, you're getting booked for a show and you're like, yeah, this is what I was born for.
So you really have these high highs. What you said was so beautiful about feeling like all your problems could be solved because you're in this like state of euphoria.
Yeah, and flow state. Yeah.
Flow state that you just feel like you could see everything in your life ahead of you, and you're just like, I'm going to get there. I'm going to do this. No wonder why you crash so hard, because you go from this feeling of, I could actually do anything and I'm actually living my dream life and everything I want is literally just a hop and a skip and a jump away and I can see it in my mind. And then you might be a few weeks.
Oh no, then you got to go pack down.
You got to go fucking back down. You're like, I'm never doing this again.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, that's my life for like 10 years. Like...
Yeah, that's like hard out, eh? But it's so lovely that you have that you found your true passion.
Oh, man, I'm
because
so
some
lucky.
people don't have
100%. Yeah. I feel very blessed. Like, I mean, I keep doing it. It's like,
you're riding those waves, man.
No, I'm smart enough to know what I'm doing to myself, but I just like, I love it. I love it. I think I've been really, really blessed that my passion for performing, it has never been a money issue, or it hasn't been for money, or like I've never felt like this is going to be my career, like I'm going to make a living from it. I've always had DOA or working for other people or other events. Like I haven't ever felt like I need to put food on my table with this skill that I have. Which I think feels like for a lot of artists could be pretty overwhelming.
Like your emceeing stuff, you have a very big energy and a very big persona that would naturally draw people in and be like curious about you and the work that you do. It's just a lot to carry though.
Well,
the energy, the highs, and then the lows. It's just like,
I don't know. I don't really know any other different. And I think every time I think about chilling out, I just can't really wrap my head around it. In order to not go like that,
you can't
have that.
Yeah, you're right. You're so right.
I don't know if I can like. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a scary thought.
Like the Buddha was happy, bro, but he just like sat in front of it in a tree, bro. Like he was stoked, but like he didn't do a lot of performing, you know. Like, and I love performing. Like
someone else would just love to live like.
If I'm not gonna be Buddha, like I'm okay with that, you know. Like,
yeah.
No, you know what I really want to play at Let It Roll, which is in Czechoslovakia. My grandfather was a refugee from Czechoslovakia, and he came over here. Like, big reason why, I guess my family set up. Like, he came here with nothing, built a building business. Like, I went to Prague and realized they love drum and bass over there. And I don't think my grandfather would approve of me being a drum and bass MC. He would definitely be like, what are you up to? Go start, building a well. But for me, to play, Let It Roll is the biggest drum and bass festival in the world. And to play there in Prague, 60 years after my grandfather like immigrated here would be insane.
Wow, yeah, that would be beautiful.
Yeah.
Be quite full circle. I'm sure you can make that happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
Like you say, when you're in that flow state, your dreams are well within reach. You just got to keep having that mindset even when you're in a low.
Yeah. It's easier.
It's easier said than done.
It's easier to tell your friends to believe in themselves.
Like, you're so great, and you to be like, I hate myself.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Anyway, can we talk about should we hire?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like pretty new.
Yeah.
Why did you start it?
Well, I started it because I thought I was going to have to get a real job. And then I thought about the formal interview process because I was like, I'm going to have to go get a job. And then I was like, that sounds so sterile. And then I was imagining me do it. And then I was imagining all my friends doing it. And then I was like, I've got all these friends who are like insanely talented creatives. Initially, I just wanted to ask questions really inappropriate. Like, do you plan on getting pregnant in the next like few months, or like, do you do drugs?
Do you know, I had someone ask me that in a job interview. Do you plan on getting pregnant in the next few months?
Really?
Yeah, I didn't take the job.
Huh? Yo.
Obviously, because what the fuck?
Because they're like, we don't have maternity leave.
Yeah. Basically, they're like, we don't have time for that. And I was like, this is really fucked up.
So I was gonna ask that question satirically as a satire, and then I mean, I guess it goes to the content thing. I like creating with people, so I was like, I guess I'll meet up with someone and I'll make a piece of content. And then I did one, and I was like, oh, this is on. I'd been like scratching my head for like a year of like, what am I going to do? And then as soon as I did the first one with Ollie, I was like, oh, this makes so much sense.
Oh, I love that. It's so lovely when that happens, isn't it? You're like, this is where I'm meant to be. Beautiful.
In a bus stop.
I don't mean it like
that.
that.
Long. You get to know someone, it's something that it's not a got you moment of journalism. We're creating an entertainment piece together, preferably where I don't mind being the butt of the joke if someone needs to be the butt of the joke. And your friends, when I watch the episodes that I make of Should We Hire, I really like imagining people's friends watching it and being like, yeah, that is the person that we love. That's the person we support. Like, I think that's there's a lot of people who are really talented, who aren't super confident in a camera, or they are actually funny. They just require the right circumstances and the right host. I love giving people shit a lot, but also I super, super enjoy throwing alley-oops to people, like giving them a pass to be funny or creating an opportunity. Like I enjoy people shining a little bit. It's I don't know how to, again, it goes back to that emceeing thing where
it's like you're making
everyone's having fun and I'm
you're like this little fun bubble carrier and you're inviting people into your little fun bubble.
Yeah.
That's what I picture for you in my mind.
Yeah.
It's like you have this little aura around you.
And hopefully it blows up and I can forget my day ones.
Never forget your day ones. Hey, they're always there for you.
You guys are gone, man, as soon as I blow up. Nah, joke.
How do you think people can uplift the local music scene here in Aotearoa?
I think about it a lot. It's so hard. If I had the answer, I'd be doing it. I think the older I get, the more the word community becomes less of a buzzword and extremely, extremely important. The current system of go to bar, drink lots of beers that you can't afford isn't maybe conducive to the current trends for younger people who are like caring more about their health.
Times do be changing.
Yeah, times do be changing.
And the community kind of needs to rally to accommodate those
I don't know what that looks like. Like the space, like where do you go to enjoy each other's company and music that isn't your house or work? One, I try to, if I see a piece of art that I like, I always try to either like message the person and say, hey, this is sick, or like share it, or include it in a piece of content. So like maybe I'll use their song in Should We Hire or on George FM. I'll use that, or play it at a party. It feels like it's in need of some sort of research. I mean, a lot of it, so many cool creative people have gapped it.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I had like number one would be like, I need it for myself. Keep enjoying that. Keep looking out for new artists as far as like searching for new stuff to support. Buy merch where I can. Humans just adapt. I don't know whether it's not going to be like it used to be, but it could be. Yeah, it would be different. Could be better.
Yeah, I mean, there is a constant need for community, and music brings community, so it will circle back around.
Yeah, people need to be together. I'm hopeful of the power of that. Community. People need to be together, and they'll figure it out. I'm sorry that I don't have the answer.
You guys figure it out. No, you'll find it's really tough. It's a tough question. It's really tough to think about. Huh? It's tough to think about.
Yeah, it's depressing to think about. Depressing. I mean, taking action. Like if you've got an idea of like a group meetup, actionable stuff,
community. Don't be sad. It's so It's fine. It's so fine. But we're both doing it.
Yeah. We're doing our thing. We're doing our thing.
Okay, anyway. Well, that's Jules. MC Crafty. thanks so much for listening.
Thank you for listening. You had a listening question. I was like, yo,
Don't
man,
look at my
I was
question.
like, damn, like
I came ready to go. No, I was just so intrigued by you and like what you do. So I was like looking forward to talking to you.
yeah,
I learned a lot, and
I hope
the
yeah,
listeners, people will, I think, learn a lot too.
deeper than I hope I came off deeper.
You look great. You're about to laugh, but I can't tell if you're being serious.
Hmm?
Are you being serious?
Super genuine. I hope it came off really deep and insightful.
You did, actually. I'm being super genuine when I say that. Okay, we'll end it there. Thanks so much, guys, for listening. I really hope you learned something about Jules today. And next time you go to a festival, make sure when you're looking up at that stage, you think about who's going to pack down the next day. Yeah. And cheers to them.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Catch you next time. Bye.